Tonight, an 18-year-old known as one of the Kia boys was recently released from a year-long jail sentence after stealing a car.
A Cobb County man has a warning for fellow Kia owners.
The manager here at Spitzer Kia says that same group of kids and teenagers that came in Friday also came in Tuesday to try to do it again.
Even with the negative publicity around the ease at which people steal Kias, how was Kia able to post record profits in sales in 2023? The marketing behind the automotive industry was always fascinating to me, and so I did some digging and made some interesting discoveries. When you take three companies on different sides of the spectrum in the market, Kia, Toyota, and Lamborghini, these are companies that seem vastly different on their surface. One considered a budget car, another a little more expensive, and the third is one of the most expensive car brands in the world. However, in this video, you'll understand that while these companies started as very different car manufacturers, they may be actually all headed in the same direction. In this video, we're going over the marketing strategies of these large automotive companies. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with the target audience. So what sticks out about the demographics of these companies' audiences? Well, in the past, Lamborghini has had some trouble attracting a female audience to its cars. Only 5% of the company's global buyers in 2015 were women. That's roughly the same percentage it held even a decade before that. What's more, most of those vehicles were sold to women in the US and Europe. Comparatively, Kia shines at its female representation. A 2010 study by TrueCar.com puts it as the brand with the highest female representation. Where Lamborghini shines, though, is among young male entrepreneurs. A Forbes interview with Sharad Agarwal, head of Lamborghini India, gives us the full demographics of Lamborghini's target audience. He says, in terms of demographics, the typical age profile of a Lamborghini owner is between 25 and 45. He later says, earlier, people from third generation or fourth generation business families would buy us, but now a lot of first generation entrepreneurs are our buyers. When it comes to Toyota's demographic, something that sticks out is a survey of undergrad college students with a car at school. In that survey, Toyota was the most popular brand for undergrads at 16% of those surveyed. So now let's go to Geographics. Kia's biggest markets are Korea and the US, Toyota's Japan and the US, and Lamborghini's are the US and China. When it comes to the behavioral segmentation of these companies, Kia owners are loyal. A market analysis by Experian named Kia the top US brand for returning buyers. In terms of the behaviors around Toyota's buyers, according to an Indonesian study of potential buyers of the Toyota Yaris, the attributes of Toyota vehicles had a significant impact on the purchase decision. As far as Lamborghini buyers, these buyers are often enthusiasts who appreciate cutting-edge technology, exceptional performance, and unique design in their sports cars. So now let's go to product. The best-selling product in 2023 for all three of these companies was an SUV. There was the Kia Sportage, the Toyota RAV4, and the Lamborghini Urus. The reasons for the popularity of SUVs in today's market are many. Alexander Edwards, president of automotive research company Strategic Vision, broke down some of these reasons in an interview with Capital One's blog. One reason is that we're living in a time where trust and reliability can be found in most vehicles on the market, and so the buyer is now looking for more out of their cars. Things like the ability to go off-road, or the ability to accommodate more people with more seats, even if they'll never use those features. According to Strategic Vision's survey data, 98% of all SUV and crossover buyers drive off-road over rocks or in mud at most once per year, if ever. Well, how about price? What's the difference between the pricing for these automotive brands? Lamborghini employs a premium pricing model. The high price of a Lamborghini further encourages favorable perceptions among buyers. If Lamborghini were inexpensive, that would make them less of a prestige product. Some Lamborghinis, like the Lamborghini Veneno, are limited production models, with the company only selling a little over a dozen of the vehicle, making the price even higher. When introduced, the Veneno cost $4 million, making it one of the most expensive production cars in the world. In comparison, Kia is a budget-friendly car company. Cars.com lists the 2023 Kia Rio LX as the second cheapest car on the market at $17,875. However, Kia now wants to be seen as also having premium offerings. It's also been reported that Kia now has the biggest price markups. Toyota's pricing has many ranges and can change depending on the specific model. For example, when the Prius first came out, Toyota charged a higher price than other cars in its class because it was a new and innovative hybrid vehicle. This type of pricing is called skimming. So now that we have our product ready for the market, let's talk about how it's promoted.
And at the end of the Golden Road, there is another prize that you just might win. And this prize is so nice that it has 5 numbers in the prize. 5 of them. Just look at the prize. A new Cadillac!
One way cars are promoted is through events and concept cars. For example, the Lamborghini Urus concept was unveiled at the 2012 Beijing Auto Show. And just like Lamborghini, Toyota also uses event marketing. The 5th Gen RAV4 was unveiled at the 2018 New York International Auto Show. Another promotion tactic is social media marketing. Lamborghini has amassed a following of 35 million on Instagram through posting daily videos and photos of their vehicles. The content is high quality and has viral potential. This is a good strategy for them because their cars are beautiful. It's eye candy. How does Toyota compare to Lamborghini? Well, looking at Instagram alone, Toyota's social media strategy hasn't been nearly as successful as Lamborghini's. Toyota currently has 7 million followers on Instagram, 28 million less than the Italian auto manufacturer. Another marketing tactic that Toyota uses is event sponsorships. Event sponsorship is when a company supports an event by providing funds in exchange for something of value. This value usually comes as increased brand exposure. One example is Toyota's agreement with the Olympic Games, which was worth $82.4 million annually over 10 years. Toyota currently has the most sports sponsorships of all car brands with 61, followed by Ford with 48. In terms of sponsorship spend, Toyota tops other auto companies with $185 million annually. And when it comes to Kia's promotional strategy, Kia too employs event sponsorships in its marketing. On December 20th, 2023, the Amway Center in downtown Orlando was renamed the Kia Center. Kia also lists LeBron James as a global brand ambassador and lists many other athletes as sponsors. Now on to place. Where is the product sold? For Lamborghini, there are 40 Lamborghini dealerships in the United States. And with 180 dealerships throughout the world, the company has delivered over 9,000 cars to customers in 2023. So where are Toyotas sold? Well, there are over 1,200 Toyota dealerships in the United States as of January 9th, 2024. And according to the Japan Times, an English newspaper in Japan, Toyota also has maintained 4 dealership chains among the 6,000 dealers across the country. So where are Kias sold? Well, these vehicles are sold and serviced through a network of more than 3,000 distributors and dealers covering 172 countries. So what do we take from all this information? How does this impact our businesses? Well, first, if you're in the automotive industry, success hinges upon making a good product. It all starts there. Your product needs to be reliable. And based off of the trends we've discussed, the product needs to appeal to as wide a net as possible. In this very competitive landscape, your product offerings can't alienate any audience. It also needs to look futuristic and turn heads. It needs to be sustainable. And then you just need to show it off to the world. Through commissioning a set of reliable photographers and videographers, all you need to do is post consistent content. As long as your car is well designed, it will speak for itself. This method has worked for many auto manufacturers, even Tesla. Many articles have given people the idea that Tesla doesn't do any marketing, but that's just not true. Go to their Instagram page and they have 7 million followers and they post regularly. They post high quality shots of their cars because that's enough. The car does all the work. Well, how about if you're not looking to start a car company? What can you learn from this? If you have a toy company or a blender company, you sell chicken biryani, whatever, something that can be learned is that it's not just about promotion. The product itself is very important. You want to design a product that catches the eye, and you want to be seen as trustworthy. If your product checks those boxes, then you don't need to worry about coming up with viral marketing ideas. The product will speak for itself and will spread through word of mouth. Marketing doesn't have to be flashy. No, just make a good product.